Every Who down in Whoville loved Christmas and such. But the Grinch, now reformed, well, he loved it too much. It's just that his love grew a little intense. It's just that he stopped making any bit of sense. Over 20 long years, he's become quite the fool. An ultra-conservative, hyper-Christian old tool. So for no real good reason, not a single good one, he hated all lesbians, from their heads to their buns.
They're just so revolting,
He said with a sneer.
I hate all the dykes, all the butchers, the queers. Oh, the thought of it truly annoys. Girls fucking girls without any boys. And oh, all the toys. So unnatural, all the toys. They'll whip each other with their cattails and flangers. They'll sit on their trump lutes and fuck their jump jangers. They'll round up from all corners every single dildo, and they'll stuff them all in places. Oh, the places they'll go.
Way down in Whoville, the Grinch did observe, lived a lesbian Who, and it got on his nerve.
Dear God, please hear me. I need your help now. I need to stop her from sexing. How?
Then he got an idea. An awful idea. A recycled and rehashed awful idea.
I'll steal all her toys. The big and the small. I'll steal all the toys so she can't fuck at all. And I won't just stop there.
He grinchily cried.
I'll take away everything that makes her a dyke. I'll steal all her clams and her pussycats. I'll steal all her carpets. Yes, they like eating that. I'll cut off their power so she can't do her shockers. Then I'll head to the doors and I'll steal all her knockers. I'll take all the scissors and stuff them in my sack. Oh, yes, I'll steal all her peaches and I'll swipe every rack. I'll pilfer her fur burgers as well as her buns. There'll be nothing to be gay for when it's all said and done.
So the Grinch waited patiently with a smile that was sour until Whoville reached its sleepiest hour. He slipped down the mountain, quiet as a mouse, and slinky snuck into the lesbian's house. You're a bigot, Mr. Grinch. Your views are out of date. You're progressive as molasses or Magoo without his glasses, Mr. Grinch. If I were to pair you off with someone who shared your overly conservative, poorly thought out principles, I'd lock you in with Manny Hookya. The Grinch was quite thorough. He took everything in sight. But then he spotted the soft glow of candlelight. He crept towards the glow, his knees nervously shaking. Was the lesbian who lived here awaking? He peeked into the kitchen, his face went aflush, for he saw sapphic action that could make Jesus blush.
I'm a priestess, you're a nun. Roleplay, here comes my tongue and you're numb. Let me make this la la la. This la 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 la. Mount your congo to my face. You say start and I'll say grace. I'm a priestess, you're a nun.
watched in horror as the nun took command and started fucking the priestess with nothing but her hand. With 2 fingers, she slid in and out of the pink, all the while jamming her pinky in the stink. Then she spread her legs wide, and her partner's too, and started rubbing her twat on her lover's hoo-hoo. The girl moaned with ecstasy, she quivered and quaked, and she came with a thundering, booming big shake. The Grinch couldn't stop them from fucking. They came, somehow or other, they came just the same. The Grinch stood there puzzled, then he yelled at his bags.
They came without dildos. They came without gags. They came without strap-ons, vibrators, or tags.
His panic had failed him, his ranting was heard. The 2 lesbians heard him, they heard every word. The priestess looked up from her face full of muff, and she saw the Grinch watching, his cheeks all a-puff. She knew him quite well, and he knew her too. It was Cindy Lou Who, who was now 22.
What the fuck are you doing, you twat in a hat? Why the fuck are you watching? And what the fuck is that?
Your sex is unnatural. I'm saving your souls. You can't stick any of these things in your holes.
He emptied out all of the stuff in his sack, from the clams to the boxes to the carpet and rack. He dropped all the dildos and declared without poise,
You can't be a lesbian without all of your toys.
Are you serious?
She replied, her face in a smirk.
You're kind of stupid, aren't you, jerk? You saw what we did. You heard all that noise. We don't need any boys, and we don't need any toys. Dicks are just icky, and balls are just gross. It's really vaginas that we love the most. You've got 4 lovely lips and all sorts of shapes. And you've got a small twig with 2 wrinkly grapes. It's easier to lube than it is to get hard. And we can't accidentally get hit in the nards. We can go all night. We don't often skimp. Can you say the same when your penis goes limp? Who needs toys? We've got all we need. We've got fingers and tongues and our pussies and knees. We can rub each other up with any part we choose. It's really just willies that we can't really use. So bring out your Bible and thump it all you want. I'll be busy thumping my fiance's cunt.
The Grinch stood flabbergasted, shocked and dismayed. Did Cindy Lou just say what the Grinch heard her say?
Fiance, oh, we can't have that, no way! It's against everything that the Bible would say.
The Grinch lost all his chill, as kids today might say. Which made Cindy Lou ask,
Are you secretly gay?
the Grinch huffed, the Grinch puffed. He stomped and he stamped, he cried out in outrage.
All lesbians be damned!
The Grinch stormed off back to his cave up above, where he could be far, far away from the lesbian love.
Now she can't call me gay. Why, the thought makes me sick. I would not brush my teeth with another whose dick. It is perverted. To think of balls grazing my nipples, of other men giving my scrotum some nibbles. I will most certainly not. I will refuse to feel any affection for a powerful and robust musty erection. I don't want Mr. Brown's brown cup up my ass. I don't want him pumping. I won't have him blast. I won't choke on Sam I am. His beautiful dong. and his jizz on my face. That's just wrong.
The Grinch kept picturing the gay love that he hated. He thought, oh, so vividly, oh, the images he created. And as he thought more, he could feel a rising rocket. The hardening, stiffening rocket in his pocket. He whipped out his cock, and in his great frustration, he broke the world record for the most furious, most vigorous, most delirious masturbation. He came on the walls, he came on the floor, he came on the ceiling, and he came on the doors. His blood flew everywhere, every direction. He splattered his desk, and he spunked on all corners. He jizzed on the screen, where he watched all his pornos. And playing right now was the best one, the top, an all-man bukkake fest, entitled Pop on Pop. His spunk trickled down to his other top two, green eggs and wang. And Horton blows a who. He came without irony, he came without warning. He came so explosively, he kept shooting all morning. He came so forcefully that some people say that his Grinchy balls shrank 4 sizes that day.